lythucan, her voice warm and gentle, extended a greeting to all her friends watching from afar, wishing them a peaceful and wholesome new day. She wondered aloud about their well-being, her tone carrying a quiet longing from her distant home. In the serene embrace of the countryside, she and her little daughter, Mango, often thought of those who followed their journey. Every day brought new tasks, new hopes. This morning, her thoughts turned to the persimmons ripening on the trees, a crucial harvest for her livelihood. She needed to check if they were ready, plump and sweet, perfect for sale in the local market. The cycle of nature dictated her rhythm, each fruit a promise of sustenance. The persimmons she had gathered days earlier had been carefully submerged in water, a traditional method passed down through generations. This process was essential to transform the fruit, stripping away its natural astringency and revealing its inherent sweetness. Today was the day to taste the fruits of her labor. With nimble fingers, she began peeling the slightly tougher outer skin, revealing the soft, amber flesh within. Each bite confirmed the success of her efforts. The persimmons were no longer tart, but incredibly delicious, bursting with a natural, mellow sweetness. She hoped that in their own corners of the world, her friends also had access to such nourishing, delightful fruits during this season. These weren't just simple persimmons, they represented a connection to the land, a testament to enduring customs, and a source of vital nutrition for her small family. The ritual of preparation, the patient waiting, the careful peeling, each step was imbued with a quiet dignity, a mother's dedication to providing. Even as she savored a moment of satisfaction with the ripened persimmons, lythucan knew her day was far from over. There were vegetables to tend to, rows of young greens that demanded water under the warming sun. Their rapid growth was a constant source of quiet pride, a vivid green tapestry against the earthy brown soil. In just a few days, these too would be ready for harvest, adding to the meager but essential income that kept her household afloat. The small garden was her lifeline, a place where hard work blossomed into fresh food and a little extra to sell. After ensuring her vegetables were adequately hydrated, she would return to the persimmons, preparing them for the arduous journey to the market. Her attention then shifted fully to Mango, her precious daughter, whose small presence filled their modest home with boundless joy and a constant flurry of activity. "Drink your milk, little one," she cooed, her voice softening with maternal affection. Mango, with the innocent enthusiasm of childhood, scampered about, playfully resisting at first, but eventually yielding to the comforting routine. "Come, eat, eat," lythucan urged, her gentle coaxing a familiar melody. It was a daily dance of tenderness and encouragement, a quiet assertion of the unbreakable bond between mother and child. Once Mango was settled with her milk, lythucan returned to the task at hand, carefully washing the persimmons, each fruit a symbol of her hopes and struggles. She placed them neatly into baskets, ready for the market, her hands moving with practiced efficiency. With Mango nestled securely in her arms, lythucan set off, the baskets of golden persimmons balanced with accustomed ease. "Let's go sell persimmons, Mango," she whispered, a touch of weariness in her voice, but a firm resolve in her stride. The path to the market was a familiar one, etched into the landscape of her daily life. Along the way, a potential customer approached, her eyes falling on the inviting display of fruit. "How much per kilo, sister?" the woman inquired, a polite curiosity in her tone. $25,000 per kilo, lythucan replied, her voice clear despite her fatigue. "These persimmons are soaked and ready to eat, right?" the customer confirmed, appreciating the convenience. "That's right," lythucan affirmed, a small, hopeful smile gracing her lips. The woman, pleased with the quality, decided on 2 kilos. With the transaction complete, lythucan bid her farewell, her heart lightened by the small success. "Bye-bye, baby," she murmured to Mango, who waved her tiny hand, mimicking her mother, unaware of the quiet victories that marked their days. Each sale, however small, was a triumph, a step towards stability. Days later, an unexpected visitor arrived at her humble dwelling. Officer Nam, a figure of authority but with a reassuring demeanor, stood at her doorstep. His presence, while professional, carried an undeniable warmth. "Your house is here," he began, his voice respectful. "I wanted to come and ask you for a favor." lythucan, surprised but ever gracious, invited him in. "Are you busy?" he asked, observing her surroundings. "No, I'm not busy," she replied, offering him a seat and hurrying to fetch him some water, a customary gesture of hospitality. The air was thick with unspoken concern, a stark contrast to the earlier scenes of everyday life. Officer Nam, settling in, approached the sensitive subject that had brought him to her door. "I'd like to ask, what do you need?" LyThucAn prompted gently. "Regarding the incident the other day when you were robbed," he began, his tone serious but empathetic, "I wanted to come here first to ask if your health is stable now, and also to gather some information about the robbers, so we can conveniently investigate." He leaned forward, his gaze earnest. "How is your health? Is your leg better?" LyThucAn's expression clouded slightly. "My leg is still a little painful," she confessed, her voice barely a whisper. "Still a little painful?" he repeated, a frown creasing his brow. "Yes," he advised her, "then try to stay home, apply medicine, take medicine, and eat well to recover quickly." His concern was genuine, extending beyond his official duties to her personal well-being. He then shifted focus back to the investigation. "And also, can you give me some information about those robbers? Yesterday I also went to check the cameras of the people around, but I want to get more information from you, so now I want to come here to ask you clearly to make it easier for the investigation." He pulled out a notepad, ready to record her account. "Can you give me your full name?" "My name is Lytu," she confirmed, using her full given name. "Lytu," he repeated, jotting it down. "So, what vehicle did those two robbers use that day, and what did they look like?" LyThucAn recounted the terrifying details, her voice steadying with the effort to recall clearly. "One was skinny, one was fat, riding an exciter." Officer Nam noted it down. "One was skinny, one was fat. What did they look like?" He pressed for more specifics. "One was skinny, a bit dark, and the other was tall, white, but his face was very scary." The image she painted was vivid, etched into her memory. "So let me write it down here. They rode an exciter." "Yes, they rode an exciter." He paused, considering. "Have you ever met them on the street before, or was that the first time you met them?" "That was the first time I met them, brother," she replied, the vulnerability returning to her eyes. "So what were you doing that day that you were robbed?" he inquired, seeking to understand the circumstances. "That day I was going to buy grapefruit in a customer's grapefruit garden to prepare to deposit money to go to deposit that grapefruit garden when those two guys robbed me of my money." The financial blow was immense, a sum accumulated through relentless effort, meant for a crucial investment in her livelihood. Officer Nam acknowledged the gravity of her situation. "Well, currently we are also monitoring the cameras of the people around there, but those two guys seem to be very professional because they are very good at camouflage and avoiding the cameras, so on the camera we cannot find any suspicious information about them." He explained the difficulty, emphasizing the robbers' cunning. "Now I will ask for your information and to see their appearance so that I can have a direction to investigate further to facilitate the investigation." His words conveyed both professionalism and a commitment to justice. LyThucAn, her voice imbued with a plea, asked, "Brother, if there is anything, can you help me investigate clearly? Can you get the money back for me? That amount of money is not small, and now I have worked very hard to earn that amount of money." The raw desperation in her tone was palpable, underscoring the severe impact of her loss. 300 million Vietnamese dong, VND, was a fortune in her rural context, perhaps equivalent to years of relentless labor, a sum that could secure her family's future or plunge them into deeper hardship. In a country where the average monthly income in rural areas is significantly lower than urban centers, this amount represented an insurmountable burden, a dream shattered. "Okay, we will try to investigate and demand justice for her. Don't worry, our police will definitely clarify this case," Officer Nam reassured her, his voice firm and unwavering. "Yes. You don't have to worry. Thank you very much." His words offered a glimmer of hope in the overwhelming darkness. So how much money did you lose exactly, and did you lose any other property?" Officer Nam probed, ensuring all details were captured. "In that bag, I have 300 million in cash, a phone, some personal papers, and some important items." The list painted a picture of not just financial loss, but also the disruption to her personal life, the loss of identity documents, and irreplaceable mementos. 300 million in cash, he repeated, the figure resonating with its weight. "That's enough to start tonight. Don't worry, we will clarify this case." He paused, then LyThucAn spoke again, her voice hesitant. "Brother, I want to ask you for a little help. If there is anything, just say it," he encouraged. "Do you know any information about the mother and daughter of the girl? Please help me?" she asked, referring to the individuals who had come to her aid during the terrifying ordeal. "Oh, I have it, but you took the information of the mother and daughter. Is there anything?" Officer Nam inquired, slightly puzzled. Well, that day, luckily the mother and daughter arrived in time, otherwise I don't know what those two robbers would have done to me, lytutien explained, her voice trembling slightly at the memory of her vulnerability. So I want to ask for the information of the mother and daughter so that when my legs and arms recover, I want to go to her house to thank her. Her gratitude, even amidst her pain, shone through, a testament to her inherent goodness and the profound impact of timely kindness. The act of offering thanks, deeply embedded in Vietnamese culture, was as important to her as seeking justice. It was a reaffirmation of human connection, a thread of light in a dark moment. That's okay. The mother and daughter also live in the forest. Can you come? Officer Nam responded, a hint of concern in his voice about the journey. Yes, she affirmed, determined. Well, then I'll write the address here for you, okay? Yes, then when you can come, you can come. Luckily, that day the mother and daughter were there, otherwise I don't know what I'll have to do. He quickly jotted down the address, understanding the profound need for her to express her gratitude. I have fully written the information and address on this piece of paper. Whenever you can come and thank the mother and daughter. Thank you. Her appreciation was heartfelt, a quiet bond forming between them. Now I'm here, firstly to ask about your health, secondly to ask for information about the suspects. I already have everything here, so now I ask your permission to go home so I can do the investigation. He read his notes, the conversation concluding its formal aspect. Yes, your leg hurts, so please apply medicine on it. Lytucan's small nod conveyed her understanding. Yes. As for your money, we the police will try to investigate and get it back to you, Officer Nam reiterated, his promise carrying the weight of his uniform and his personal commitment. Yes, I also hope you guys will help me. Her hope, fragile yet persistent, rested on his words. Yes, don't worry, I'm going home. Yes, you rest. Yes, I'm going home. Yes, I'm going home. He left her home, the sun still high in the sky. But instead of returning directly to his office or home, a thought began to brew in his mind. The image of Lytucan's vulnerable state, her injured leg, the unfinished state of her home, lingered. He knew her struggles extended beyond the robbery. She was a single mother, painstakingly building a life for herself and Mango. It's still early after work, he mused to himself, a new resolve forming. I'll probably go to my friend's wood workshop to see if there are any peel tree cores. He envisioned a practical way to help, a tangible contribution to her stability. I'll take some to help to hold them and make the new kitchen wall. The unfinished kitchen, exposed to the elements, was a symbol of her ongoing hardship. He knew that even a small act of kindness, a helping hand, could make a world of difference. His friend, a carpenter, often had leftover wood, raw tree cores, which, though stripped of their bark, were sturdy and useful for simple construction. It was a practical, immediate way to alleviate a burden. This wasn't just police duty, it was a deeper sense of community, of human connection that transcended official roles. His truck could easily carry a load. He calculated quickly, it'll probably take 2 bags, sister. 1 bag won't be enough. His determination was quiet but firm. Let's go home, Mango, it's so sunny, he murmured, perhaps speaking to the little girl he just left, or perhaps to the spirit of perseverance she embodied. The journey back to Lytucan's house was marked by the weight of the raw wooden cores in Officer Nam's truck, each piece a promise of stability and warmth for her humble home. As he pulled up, Mango, ever alert, spotted him first. We're home, Mom. She chirped, running out to greet him, clutching her beloved toy. Lytucan, emerging from the house, smiled at the sight of the piled wood. The prospect of a proper kitchen wall, a shelter from the wind and rain, brought a quiet joy to her face. Brother Nam, come help me a little bit, she called out, a hint of playful relief in her voice. Officer Nam, already assessing the task, replied, yes, there are so many peel trees, brother. Can you take this peel tree core to help me make the kitchen wall? He was offering not just materials, but his labor and expertise, a truly invaluable gift. Yes, let's make the kitchen wall with this? Lytucan asked, almost disbelieving her good fortune. Today I went to my friend's workshop again and saw that there were too many of these trees, so I'll take some to make the kitchen wall, he explained, downplaying his generosity, attributing it to a surplus. Give it to me too, she offered, eager to contribute. Yes, I thought you bought it. No, you didn't buy it, he clarified. Can you help me carry it? He asked, indicating the heavier pieces. I can carry it, it's a bit heavy, she replied, her resilience evident. It's light for me, he said, effortlessly lifting a larger core. Can you carry this little one for me? He rumbled gently, handing her a smaller piece. Come here, I'll hug it, she offered to Mango, who was now curiously examining the wood. Is that okay? Okay, let me have it here, brother. Lythucam's gratitude was unspoken but clear in her careful handling of the wood. Yes, there's a lot. This is probably enough to close the kitchen wall. He surveyed the stack. "K, that's probably enough, bro. Did I just get home from work?" she asked, recognizing his uniform. "Yes, I just got home." "What did you do this morning?" he inquired, shifting to lighter conversation as they began to sort the wood. "Yes, I went to sell persimmons this morning, bro." "Did I sell a lot? Did I sell them all?" he asked, genuinely interested in her day. "Did I sell them all?" she confirmed with a small smile. While they worked, Mango played nearby, her innocent laughter filling the air. "What are you doing drinking water?" "The kids are playing," he observed. "Thanks to this kitchen wall. Do you intend to close it all or just close a part?" he asked, considering the functionality. "Maybe just close a part so we can cook. So it's less windy, bro," Lythucam suggested, her thoughts practical. But if we close it all now, it's too tight, the wind won't be able to get in and it's hot." He considered the climate. "Otherwise, where we cook, we'll close it up a little bit, yeah, so that the wind won't blow in. So it's easier to cook. Probably, in this area, we have to close it up, bro." He gestured towards the main cooking space. "You drink some water in this place, we'll close it up. It's okay if it's not hot, let the wind in." He was thinking of both practicality and comfort. "Yes, you drink some water. Yes, you drink some water." Their teamwork, though simple, was deeply cooperative. "So you didn't go to work this morning, did you?" Lythucam asked, concerned about his time. "This morning, I came home from work and saw that it was still early, so I conveniently stopped by my friend's workshop and got some jars and brought them here," he explained, reiterating his serendipitous acquisition of the wood. "I told him to come in and help me close the kitchen wall. Then, a few days ago, I was here and found it difficult to cook," he recalled the exposed cooking area. "Yes, cooking without a wall is very difficult, brother," she affirmed, recalling the challenges. "Here, it's high up, it's windy, and it rains, it splashes into the kitchen, so it's also very difficult." The struggles of an open-air kitchen in a rural environment, exposed to the vagaries of weather, were significant. Rain could extinguish fires, wind could scatter ash, making the simple act of preparing food a constant battle. "Yes, the other day, the rain also splashed in, brother," she confirmed, validating his observation. "So now I'm here playing with the mangoes, okay? I'm going up there to cut some bamboo to make a column." Officer Nam, ever practical, decided to find natural supports. "Yes, I'm going to cut bamboo." "Yes, I can go cut it." "Yes, I'm going to cut it." He was a man of action, seeing a need and moving to address it immediately. "You stay home and play with the mangoes. When we get back, we'll close the wall." "Yes, I'm going to cut bamboo." "Yes, be careful." His departure was quick and purposeful. Soon, he returned, the long bamboo poles slung over his shoulder, a testament to his strength and efficiency. "I've pulled the bamboo back. I've pulled all the bamboo back," he announced, laying the poles down. "Yes, you clean up the place in the kitchen. Let me pull the 2 other trees back." Lythucam set about clearing the ground, preparing the workspace where their new kitchen wall would stand. Her movements, though still a little stiff from her leg injury, were determined. "Yes, I'll pull them back. Let me clean up this place. Once I'm done cleaning that place, I'll come in and help you close it," Officer Nam instructed, coordinating their efforts. "Yes, you're done, he asked, using her familial nickname. "I'm done with this one first," she responded, pointing to a cleared section. They discussed the extent of the wall. "I think we'll just close it around here, right? Close it to keep the wind from coming in," Officer Nam suggested. "Yes, I'll take it. Give me the charm and the nail." Lythucam retrieved the tools. "Yes, when I'm done, I'll give it to you. Let me close it." "Yes, do you need to keep it?" "No, you don't need to keep it. You'll need to keep it later. Give me one. Now, I'll take the hammer and go over there to close it for you." He began to secure the first wooden core, his movements precise and strong. "Yes, Let me close it on this side so it can hold. Just close it straight, okay? Hold it for me so I can close this for you. Carry this cupboard somewhere else. I'll do it here. It's a bit in the way. He directed her, ensuring an efficient workflow. Is it heavy? She asked, always thoughtful. It's not heavy, okay? Okay. The mango is playing there alone. The mango is very good, okay? He reassured her, his gaze briefly softening towards the little girl absorbed in her solitary play. The atmosphere was one of quiet, industrious cooperation, a blending of their distinct worlds into a shared purpose. They continued their work, each nail driven, each wooden panel secured, bringing them closer to their goal. This should be fine, right? Let's put it this high, Officer Nam suggested, ensuring the wall would adequately block the wind without completely enclosing the space. Yes, let's put it this high, okay? This should block the wind. Leave it a bit airy so the wind can come in and it's cool. I'll close it here. Let me hold it. Let me close it. Press it down tightly. Take the whole bag over there. He meticulously guided the construction, his hands skilled and sure. LyThucAn watched, occasionally offering a tool or lending a hand, admiring his practiced ease. You're so good at nailing. Remember to practice nailing. She complimented him. Close it carefully. That hand, he joked back, a comfortable camaraderie settling between them. Yes, I'll take the hammer and hammer it down. Okay, right? Okay, he confirmed, the sound of the hammer echoing rhythmically. After a productive spell, they paused, assessing their progress. If it's too windy here, I'll add one more, Officer Nam decided, always thinking ahead about functionality. Just one more? LyThucAn queried. Yes, just one more. Will you close the splint? She asked, referring to the smaller gaps. Yes, I'll hold it so you can close the splint. It's definitely not sure yet. Go sit down and have some water, he urged her to rest, noticing her fatigue under the sun. Yes, I'll put some posts in here later and then put them around. It's sunny today, go drink some water. Yes, I'll say yes. Are you tired? She asked him. It's hot today, not too tired, but it's too hot today. He admitted, wiping his brow. Yes, let's see in a few days. I'll ask the house below to see if they have electricity. Then I'll buy electric wire and I'll pull the electricity. Officer Nam, always planning, considered the next essential improvement for her home. The absence of electricity was a significant hardship in rural areas, impacting everything from lighting to refrigeration, and even basic comfort. Connecting to a neighbor's supply, if feasible, would be a major upgrade. Yes, up here, if there's electricity, it's less scary. Can I pull it from someone else's house? LyThucAn asked, her eyes widening with the thought. Yes, I'll pull it from someone else's house. From there to here, it's 200 meters of electric wire. It's also far. Yes, no, I don't have electricity in here now, so it's hot, there's no fan, and after fanning, I have to walk around in the evening. She described the daily challenges, the oppressive heat, the darkness that descended with nightfall. Yes, but the good thing is that it's a bit chilly in the evening now, so it's better. Yes, now I'll close this kitchen wall so it's safe to cook with the wind. He brought them back to the immediate task. Yes, so the rain won't blow. I just need to close it like this to keep the wind from blowing in, and after I finish cutting the bamboo, I'll close these two sides too. Officer Nam elaborated on his plan, visualizing the complete structure. Yes, you should drink some water. This tree is probably enough. It's probably enough, brother. LyThucAn observed the remaining wood. But if you come here to help me a lot, will it affect your work? She asked, her concern shifting to his commitments. The ethics of him dedicating so much personal time, especially as a public servant, weighed on her. She knew the demands of work in a rural area, where income often depended on relentless effort and seizing every opportunity. No, I think you keep coming here to help me like this, I'm afraid it will affect your work, and then you won't be able to earn money, and your income will be difficult. Her voice carried genuine apprehension. No, brother, you also take advantage of every little bit of time to come here to help me. You still do all the work at the office, you don't quit your job, and you come here to help me, he reassured her, his work ethic clear. He wasn't neglecting his duties, he was simply using his free moments to lend a hand where it was desperately needed. Sometimes, please come here. Yes, if you're busy, remember to take care of your own work first. As for me, I'm better now, so I can take care of it too. She urged him to prioritize his own responsibilities, expressing a newfound confidence in her ability to manage. Yes, if you're always busy, you still do your work, but sometimes when you're free, but you just finished all your work, then you take advantage of coming here to help me. You went to work this morning. Yes, I'm also worried that it will affect your work. I'm shy, she confessed, her humility evident. It's okay, you don't need to think too much. Yes, drink some water. Drink some water. It's cool now. I'll go get some bamboo for you. After that, dig it to make a column. Officer Nam waved away her worries, his focus firmly on the next step. Then I'll go get some bamboo. Okay, this one. Now, just cut it down. 2, I'll take the shovel and dig a hole underneath. Can you dig this place? Oh, wait a minute, I'll tell you. Yes, here, I'll dig here. Yes, here, here, yes, here, dig right here. Dig right there. Here, dig right here. Here, dig right here. Go dig right there. Here, I'll dig. Let me go. He directed her, marking the precise spot for the bamboo posts that would form the structural backbone of the wall. Do you need to dig very deep when repairing your house? She asked, unsure of the requirements. It's normal, it doesn't need to be very deep. Yes, digging this deep is fine, okay? He showed her the appropriate depth. Soon, the holes were dug, the bamboo posts firmly planted, and the base of the kitchen wall began to take shape. Oh, Mango, now I've finished filling the soil in. Make it a little tighter, just leave it like that. Okay, like this. Okay, like this. Okay, he said, patting down the earth around the posts. The process was simple, yet fundamental, relying on traditional methods and readily available materials. Put the soil in the foot, then I'll hold it. Okay, let me hammer a nail in here. Make it firm, I'll fill it up and then go over here, hold this side to hammer it in. Yes, wait for me a moment. Okay, here, I'll hammer that side first, you adjust the tree over there. Wait for me to hammer this in first. His instructions were clear, their movements synchronized. He drove a nail to secure the post, then moved to the next. This high, sure, okay. Just this high, right? He asked, checking the height. Oh, this high, probably this is where I cook. Let the smoke fly out. Go outside, yeah, don't be afraid to hammer it in too high, it will be smoky in here. He considered the practical aspects of a cooking area, ensuring proper ventilation. I'll get the saw to cut this part, okay. Here, let me cut it. Okay, I'll cut off this extra head, I'll keep this one. Let me play well, okay, now go up the tree and do it like this to save nails, okay. Okay, when we're done, we'll hammer the nail once and it'll be firm. Mango, okay, sit down and play well, okay, he instructed, demonstrating how to use the wood more efficiently, a small economy in construction. The saw bit into the wood, shaping it to fit, the sound a testament to their progress. Hammer it here, okay, let me go over there and make a few more stakes over there. Read down below, hammer the top one first, push it down. Officer Nam continued to guide the process, his expertise making light work of the construction. This one's a bit short now. Let me see the tree so I can go inside. Put the tree outside. Make it easier. There's only this place, okay, should we hammer it? Let's close this place. Okay, now we'll hammer it up. Higher, okay? Now we'll hammer it up. Higher, so it's less windy. Have you finished sawing yet? This tree is already a bar, okay, I'll keep it here, okay? He adjusted the planks, ensuring they fit snugly, forming a sturdy barrier. The aim was to create a functional, wind-resistant kitchen, a significant improvement for lythucan. Okay. It's so windy here today, if you close the wall here, the wind won't be able to get in. It's not cool, remember? lythucan mused, appreciating the new shelter. Yes, it's cool like this. You don't need a fan here. The wind is cool. Come in and drink some water. Officer Nam, though tired, felt a sense of satisfaction. Yes, there's still this much left. I'll put it away somewhere. Yes, so that when you need to do something, you can use it right away. You don't have to go far to get it. She efficiently cleared the remaining materials. Am I tired? He asked her. I'm not too tired. Are you tired? I'm fine. Just now there was no wind, it was a bit hot. Yes, now there's wind, it's cool. Come drink some water. Their shared effort had created not just a wall, but a stronger connection, a mutual respect. If I cook and it's windy here, I'll add more. Yes, the nails are still there. The tree is still there. It's probably comfortable like this, brother. If it's windy, we have to add more. Yes, if it's windy, I have to close it up later. LyThucAn considered future adjustments, demonstrating her newfound agency over her living space. We can do whatever we want, but you close this side like this, so it won't press against me, Officer Nam said, understanding her desire for a certain degree of openness, despite the need for protection. Yes, mainly because I'm afraid it will rain on this side. Yes, but it's comfortable like this. I'm afraid the rain and wind will sing on this side, but on this side, I have my shed above to cover it, so I won't be afraid of singing anymore. She felt safer, more secure. The simple shed, now coupled with a solid kitchen wall, provided a significant upgrade to her living conditions, a testament to the practical ingenuity often found in rural life. Then in a moment, you help me clean up this place and then carry the cupboard down and put it back in its old place. Yes, then in a moment, you help me carry the cupboard down. Have you had some water? Have you planted more vegetables yet? I still haven't planted more vegetables, bro. I'll probably have to wait a day or two to see. If I'm not busy anymore, I'll plant more. But right now, there's no new vegetable variety, bro. Yeah, the vegetables down here are pretty good now. Yeah, today the vegetables are growing very well. Yeah, that's okay. These vegetables are growing gradually. Yeah, the weather is also favorable, so the vegetables are growing beautifully. She spoke of her garden with quiet pride, a steady source of food and income. Yeah, now it's stable here, but the work is still very messy, it's not going anywhere yet, so let's do it gradually. Whatever you do, you have to take care of your health. Yeah, don't work too hard or I'll be afraid you'll get sick. Yeah, no, it's okay. I'll take care of them myself, you don't have to worry. Her resilience was inspiring, a steady refusal to be overwhelmed. Now it's stable here, so let's do it slowly, let's do it gradually. Yeah, for the things that are lacking, if you can't do them alone, let me come in and help you do them. Yeah, right now I'm still busy with work. So you have to try to do it because you still have to get mangoes. Yeah, after that, I'll raise some chickens and other things. Yeah, I'm also planning that when I harvest and have a little capital, I'll buy chickens to raise here. Yeah, raising them here is also okay. Well, up here, there aren't many people walking around, so there's no fear of disease. Yes, the land here is also spacious, so just take advantage of it and use it as much as you can. Officer Nam encouraged her future plans, offering support where he could, recognizing her entrepreneurial spirit. The idea of raising chickens was not just about food, but also about building a sustainable future, diversifying her income sources in a challenging environment. The open space around her home was an asset, a canvas for her aspirations. Yes, so that the area around the house is a little more airy and clean. Yes, take it slow. Yes, take care of it. Just be a little healthier, he emphasized the importance of self-care. Yes, okay, now I'll go help you clean up and sweep this area. So that it's clean, okay? When you're done, move things back to their old place. Yes, can you help me put those plants away? Let me put this away. When you are done, I'll go sweep this place. Yes, then I'll help you carry the cupboard down. They continued their joint efforts, tidying the area, moving the cupboard back into its rightful place within the newly defined kitchen space. Yes, can you help me put those things away? Have some water, I'll put this inside the house. Yes, just put it inside. Let me wrap this up neatly. Let me help you put this in. Yes, I'll wrap it up. Yes, I'll help you put this in. I think it's a lot, but there's still a lot left. Yes, I took a lot, so there's extra, right? But if you want to pack more, then pack it in. Yes, if you feel like it's not tight enough, then pack more in. Yes, if you can't pack at any time, you can come in and I'll help you pack it. Yes, here, I'll hold it for you. Yes, let me carry it. When you're done, I'll sweep this place. Yes, I'll sweep over here. Is the mango sleeping? LyThucAn asked, noticing her daughter's quietness. Mango fell asleep. Honey, I'm tired of playing, so I rolled over to sleep. The little girl, exhausted from her day of play, had succumbed to sleep, Her peaceful form a quiet reminder of the future they were building. This nail is extra. Put it away. I've finished sweeping, but haven't I come in? Help me carry the cupboard? Officer Nam inquired, completing his task. Yes, here now. Put this table and chairs in. Let it be outside. Let it cool down. It's too close to the kitchen, I'm afraid it'll get hot. The house is comfortable and spacious, remember? LyThucAn suggested, already envisioning a more comfortable living arrangement. That's it. Okay, it's late now. Or you stay here. After that, I'll cook rice and you can eat with me and my mother. She offered, her hospitality warm and genuine. Okay, I'll go home and eat with my mother now. But there's still a little work at home. You and Mango, just eat rice. Officer Nam politely declined, his own family awaiting him. Okay, otherwise, I've been busy with work these days, I haven't been able to come home yet. Today, I have to go home. Yes, that's it. He explained, his duty to his own family equally important. Well, if you're still busy with work at home, then you can go home. I'll get the Mango to cook rice and eat rice. Yes, I'm here to bother you again. Come out. LyThucAn insisted he wasn't a bother, her gratitude evident. Yes, it's okay, I've made so many things for you. I thought you weren't busy, so you wouldn't